Hello,
Hey,
hello.
it's been a while.
Hasn't it?
Oops. It's
It's all
Christmas.
good.
And it's
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. There was
Break.
stuff. Break.
A lot happened.
Oh, a lot happened. We did a show called Pericles.
Oh,
It
it
was
was so
awesome. It
fun.
was really fun.
Yes.
So, in case you forgot us, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Edwin.
And dear all people,
Hello, we're
hi,
back.
We're back. Today we want to talk about an Iliad, which is a production at Kansas City Rep right now, written by Lisa Peterson and Dennis O'Hare, starring Kyle Hatley,
Oh yeah, Kyle.
and I can't find the musician, but the director is Jerry Ginocchio. Did a great job. Fantastic. Oh, where's the...
There's a musician.
The musician's
that,
name is Raymond Castro.
And he's on the stage. It's not a recording. He plays live music while Kyle tells the story.
Yes, and a great choice for this production. Unconventional instruments.
Yeah.
Some electrical instruments, but hidden, disguised very well.
Yeah, in the set of like a ship deconstructed.
Oh my god, it's
thing.
beautiful. Look on their website. If you know someone who works there and has the set on their Facebook, it's on my Instagram, La Espy. Check it out. Beautiful. I mean, stunning. Stunning show. Really great. And we loved the musician.
He was the muse in a sense. Kyle's we'll say inspiration to tell a story that's about war, a story that he doesn't quite want to tell, especially without any help. And this musician serves as a helper and a support system throughout the play. It's very interesting, their relationship. He doesn't say anything.
No.
But he uses those instruments to their fullest effect. It was really, really neat.
Yeah, to urge, to comfort, to do
Yeah.
a lot of really great stuff. And the movement on the set with the musician, that he didn't stay still, but that he used the set as much as Kyle, the actor, did, the storyteller. Was
very neat relationship.
really cool.
I've never seen musicians have that much range in a play.
Yes, that much freedom to move about was really great to see. And we struggled a little bit to figure out what we wanted to say about this play. Not because there isn't plenty to say, but because it's about war.
It's about war.
It's about war, but we didn't want to talk about war because it's also about rage.
That, to us, that's the biggest idea that the playwrights are serving up.
Dennis O'Hare, thank you.
That there's something mean and big in all of us, and it could get to a place of it being uncontrollable.
Yeah.
And the consequences of being rageful. So of course war can bring that out in you, but also when somebody swerves in front of you when you're driving or turns off your light bill. That's like crazy.
Yes.
There are many circumstances where that warlike energy can come out in our daily battlefields. Ooh, that was poetic.
That was cool. Look at you. We saw a poetic show. We're getting a little poetic. And speaking of poets, something that I was thinking about as they talked about this idea of rage, and it bubbles up constantly in the play, was I'm working on a piece at the Coterie Theater called To Whom It May Inspire. And we incorporate this interview with Maya Angelou and Dave Chappelle from the Iconoclast series. And Maya Angelou says this really compelling thing. I think the counterpoint to this idea of rage being this ugly thing that we can't control and that we try to contain, and then sometimes we can't, sometimes we can. Maya Angelou says that if you're not angry, you're either a stone or you're too sick to be angry.
Wow.
You should be angry.
Wow.
But she says you must not be bitter.
Really nice.
Yeah, and I just think it's so important as we, a lot of people say, heal and investigate as a country what's been going on. And what has always been going on, but has been rising and bubbling to the surface more and more in recent months. Things that we are justifiably angry about. And to walk that line between anger and rage and what that means. And where is it useful and where is it not useful.
So interesting. Wow, that's very, very on the nose, I think, of what I want to talk about as well. Because, I think a theme has come up in our little talks here with dear all people.
Yeah.
That yeah, it is okay to be upset about certain things, and the subjects of the art that we keep seeing is dealing with how do you handle your anger, and is it okay to be angry about things that make you passionate?
Yeah.
You know, too, in this play, we were talking earlier about Kyle as this storyteller poet is struggling to tell the story. He doesn't know if he wants to because perhaps it makes him angry, it makes him upset. You feel things when you talk, just as we feel things talking about with Trayvon Martin and all this, you know, police brutality stuff, Tamir Rice, all of that. Um, and Alicia brought up the question to me, will there ever be a time when we don't have to tell these stories? You know, or even if we are in a time of peace when America really is America, will the story still be necessary? Will the artist still have to struggle and go through the motions of sharing these cathartic feelings?
Yeah.
And
Especially about war. I mean,
yeah.
about things that we actively try, police brutality, institutionalized racism, war, all the things that we're always
Jailing
actively
and- yeah.
trying to eradicate. The poet starts the play by saying, I wish I didn't have to tell this story anymore. And it made us both wonder, like, yes, but you have to. You can't not tell these
Isn't it?
stories.
Oh.
Even after, and you watch it, the storyteller takes so much out of him and so much
Yes.
out of him. And
Spent.
and as an actor,
Spent.
you watch it in two ways. You watch it watching Kyle the actor do it, and then the character of the storyteller spending himself.
Yeah.
And it's so important to tell these stories because even if we succeed, and hopefully we will one day, in getting rid of all the things that dehumanize us and destroy us, you still have to keep telling these stories
Yeah.
and putting yourself on the line to tell them, because if you stop telling them, then people forget.
It made me
And then
think
it
of,
repeats.
I don't know who this guy is. I looked up Patsy Rodenberg. She's a voice coach at RSC. And you know how YouTube shows other videos in the columns. So there's this other grown actor talking about why we do theater. That's the subject. And his answer goes, well, it ain't for money, clearly.
Nope.
It ain't for fame, clearly. He goes, we do it because they need it. And I went, whoa. And it just really lit up my world a little bit. There's an obligation. They need it. We need it. We need to see ourselves, to feel ourselves, and to talk about when we're not at our best.
Yeah.
Because we want to be our best. We have to know all the facets of humanity. So
Yeah, and we need it, I
we
think.
need it.
And it's such a great play. We've been seeing such good plays and good movies lately. Sometimes you leave a play and you're like, why did I need to see that? Why? Like, I don't, why?
Yeah.
And you leave this play going, oh, you're telling me not only why I had to see this play, but like why we have to tell stories.
Yeah.
Which
Even
is,
if they upset you.
yes, even if they destroy
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and hopefully only momentarily.
Right.
They destroy you just to build you back up.
It's a sacrifice, and it really it's a message to artists, I think, first, and then to the lay person that we all play a part in you know, our times.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about it? You know.
Well, and it's so funny. There was this sweet woman sitting next to me.
Yeah.
There's a part in the play where the storyteller says, there's a story, the song about where'd the gods go? Like, where'd all the gods go? And he asks, and he said, where did the gods go? And she goes, they didn't die. And I went,
I heard her too.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't die, but where'd they go? And then I think an important question, too, is for those of us who... We're living in an increasingly more secular society, I would argue.
Yeah, totally.
You can argue back with me. Totally welcome to that argument. But in an increasingly secular society, what does that idea mean for us now? Because you watch in Iliad this adaptation of a story that's so invested in the gods.
So
The gods
ancient.
controlled us. The
Yeah.
gods determined our fate. And then I wonder, like, it didn't struck me. Obviously, the storyteller struck
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
but it struck me. But if you're watching it as a religious person, or
Oh,
if you're
sure.
watching it from a lens of spirituality,
Another faith, yeah.
another faith, how does that strike you? The gods controlling you, you know? And it's curious for me because the idea that gods control our life doesn't help life feel more fulfilling to me. It actually is just like, I just think, well, you anthropomorphized things to explain your world, and that doesn't explain my world to me. But then I wonder, like, what is that like? The gods didn't die, but where did they go?
Where did they go?
Where did they go? And then in these, you know, because you wonder in those moments of turmoil, where did they go?
Yeah.
So for me, I wonder in these moments of upheaval and where you want things so desperately to change, and unfortunately violence accompanies that. I wonder if there are no gods, then we are the gods. So then where did we go?
Yeah.
Where did we go when it's our responsibility to help things get better?
Exactly.
Because there are no gods there to
Exactly.
do it for us. Yeah. In Iliad.
Deep stuff.
Lots of ideas. As I said to Edwin,
Yeah,
there were lots of
yeah,
ideas
yeah.
to chew on.
That weren't
which is
just
delicious.
about war.
Yes,
You know, it's-
definitely more
yeah.
than about war, and definitely more than just updating an ancient text, because we have to eat our vegetables and know our ancient text.
Yeah.
Although, know your ancient text. The
It is-
Aeneid,
It informs
It's a
your
bitch. It'll
today.
get you.
Yeah.
it'll get you. In Iliad, it'll get you. Good stuff. We liked it. Thanks, Dennis
did.
O'Hare. Thanks,
Thank you.
Kyle Hatley,
Oh.
Casey Rep. We dug it.
Well done. Well done.
Check it out, everybody, if you're in the area. If you're not in the area, I'm sure it's hot in rep stages right now, so check out your local rep theater. They might be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, one-man show. Yeah.
And I guess.
Let it drift, baby.
Till next time.
Bye.